we can see the center level go down because the price is moving down, right? So the road is moving. This was not a good entry. Let's just, we could really take it here also, but that's not a I was talking and I missed the entry. Okay, so the entry would be around here if the price comes. Okay, now we can take it. Let's just take the price here. Okay, all right, there we go. The price is gonna hit this level. All right, so this is the support level that we can expect to be hit. All right, so what we're gonna do is take profit around here. Okay, all right, so meanwhile all this happens, we will come back to this deal. Okay, so the best entry would have been this. Since I am in the middle of recording, I did not make better analysis, so my entry would have been better here. Okay, not here, since I did not see this support. So it's gonna touch this support and bounce off. So the entry would be better around here. Okay, anyways, let's go back to the training here. Okay, there we go. As I expected the price to go up, there we are. We can close our deals. All right, let's close our deals. Oh, it already closed, so that's it. We got a lot of profit in this. All right, that's good. We made good profit. Okay, so exactly, that's what I said. The price was here. It was obviously gonna move up. I took the deal a little earlier, but that's fine. I could have taken it around this resistance, as I said. It should have been around here, but it's still okay if I take it here because my stop loss would be here. So just imagine, I closed it too early because I knew that the price would go here. It would at least touch this red level. There's a very high possibility, or maybe the possibility is here. It would touch here. How much profit that was? 500 pips. I don't know where I closed the deal, but that's okay. How much? We made around 500 just now. Okay, we could have made more than that, probably 1200 or maybe 2000. I'm pretty sure we could have made 2000 here, but whatever. So this itself is good value to you. See you guys. I missed out on a little bit of profit, but that's okay. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to take the deals without the arrows. So what we have to do here is go to indicator list, go to RELICUSROAD indicator, inputs, and we are going to disable the indicator arrows. Okay, there we go. We can also disable the dynamic closure if you want. That really depends. So okay, so this is all closed. All right, now because we have in the indicator that it removes everything once you change anything in it, so we have to add these things again. Okay, so we see these lines. If this is the first time you're looking at this, and if you've not seen the support and resistance video, I'll just give you an overview. So this is a red line. Red line means this is the sell level. If the price goes above this, we're looking for a sell signal. Basically, we can sell above this. And here below green is the buy level. This is the buy level where the price is very oversold, kind of, you can say, kind of like an RSI concept if you know about it. But the market moves in a range or in a pattern. Okay, so there are corrections at small level and there are corrections at larger level. Whatever happens at, let's say, 1 second also happens to happen at higher scales. For example, now you see the price went up and then there's a small correction. Price went up and then there's a small correction. But if we look at it in a larger scale, price went up we have a correction. So if someone says that this strategy works in 1 minute but doesn't work in 5 minutes, it's kind of unimaginable, because the price happens to be the same throughout the time frames. Yes, there are some exceptions, but mostly the whole thing works the same, because the psychology of people and how prices move is the same, no matter what time frame. Okay, so small people like us are going to trade in small places, like we'll look at this 1 minute scalping and all that kind of stuff. And the people who have a lot of money are not going to trade at 1 minute time frame. They're going to trade at 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, right? So this is an example when someone at a higher scale comes into play, and candle like this disappears. All right, so let's talk about what we're ready to talk about. Okay, so this is the red level. As the price goes up, I'm looking for a sell signal here. Okay, since we have disabled the signals, it's really fine. So what I'd advise is we work with support and resistances, or your own indicator. Now, this is the first level of selling. Okay, this is liquidity level 1, and you can look for selling until this part. Okay, when the price is within this range, the yellow second liquidity level and the first liquidity level. We do not take a deal in this level, because mostly 80% of the chance of the price, if it crosses the second liquidity level, it is going to cross the third one. Okay, so you can take a deal on third one, because about 70% of the time the price will fall as soon as it touches the red level. Okay, here, because I re-put the indicator, so the lines were drawn again, okay, as per the bigger movement of the price. So this does not show that it touched this level, okay, the third level, but it actually did. So if you had taken deal here as soon as it touched, and also you see a whole resistance here, okay, this is a resistance, and we have this given as a part of download. So FXR zones, okay, these are the indicators: FXR zone, RELICUSROAD indicator, and sessions. So I personally like to trade like this, because you have an overall view of the market. So support, resistance, no matter what, they are the most safest way to deal, may take trades or do trading, and also session trading. So we have to understand session trading also, which I will explain to you. Okay, so here this is where we buy, and this is second liquidity level, and this is the third one. We don't care about what happens below that. In future videos I'll explain what happens if the price just keeps on going below those levels. What are we gonna do? Okay, as we see, this actually touched this liquidity level. Okay, since the road moved, you don't see it. It actually touched the second level, and the price is most likely to touch these levels when there is a session opening. For example, look at this now. This was a New York session open. That's what it says. It should not say that. Let me change it. Second. All right. Time offset is, I think, 2. I don't even know. All right. Nope. Not yet. I think it's 3. It's different for different broker. This is Tickmill. Okay, so Tickmill has their own offset of time, so you have to set the offset according to your trader. So that's what you have to figure out. I'll explain to you how to figure out what time frame your broker is on. Okay, so as soon as the London session opened around here, we can see the price is going to make a move around, here. This was the London session opening. What happens is the price moved above the red level. Okay, so if the price, when you see that the session opened but the price is in between the road, okay, it's not above the red level or the green level, it's very unlikely that the price is going to move really hard in one way. Okay, the price has to be above either of these levels to move opposite. For example, if the London session opened and the overall trend is like this, okay, downtrend, and the London session opened around here, the price is going to shoot down. Okay, so this is where you make a lot of money. We cannot predict if it's going to go up or down from here. There is prediction, but most likely what we know 90% of the time is going to happen is if the price is found here, okay, the session opened and you see the price is above the red level or the green level, you can judge, okay, now it's time to take the deal. You could probably set your stop loss above here, but because the reward is too high, you can take the risk. Okay, so what happened is the price bounced off from here, so we know that there is a downward movement. Then the price went up, so people want to take the price at a discount, so the price moved a little bit up, or it was moved up. Okay, we're not going to get into that right now. So as soon as it went above this red level, which we cannot see now because it's rebuilt, in live it was above this red level, so we take the sell deal as soon as. So there are two things that you're going to do. So I do not want to overcomplicate this. So let's say there was a white candle and the next candle is black. Okay, you can take the deal on the black candle, the one which is going down. You do not take the deal as the price is going up. So as soon as you see a downward movement, you can take the deal. There is another strategy with Heikenaishi, but that's going to become too complicated. So as soon as you find the price here during the session, you take the trade until it hits the second band or it starts moving back up. Okay, it's very unlikely that the price is going to go and get stuck here when the session opens. Okay, within 1.5 hours of session opening, there is huge movement. The price has to go above one level and then it'll go the opposite level and then it'll reverse till the center. So that's what's going to happen. The price moved up a little bit, it was pushed down extremely hard. Okay, now here when the price is really below the green level, it has to come back to the center level, right? So it came back here. So if you took the deal here, this is not, we're not gonna guess this one. Okay, let's not get into this. So we take this deal, even if we take it here, it doesn't really matter. So we take it here, we got how many pips? 300 pips. Okay, 300 points. And as soon as the price started reversing, so you close your deal around here and then you take the deal until the center. So how many is that? That is around 300. It's around 450. Let's just say, give or take, include the spread, 450, 425. So 400 points. If that was a lot of one, that would be $400. Okay, within how many minutes? That's not even an hour. Okay, yeah, not even half an hour, right? So you can make $400 in half an hour if we take the lot size as per the account. Okay, so the risk at the account level at right now is 3.5, so we have a lot of 3. So what would happen is if we take the lot size 3, all right, so if we take the lot size 3 here, we're gonna get around $1,200 within half an hour. Okay, even if your account is let's say 3,000 or 2,000, you can take a lot of 3. Depends as per. The more sure you become, the higher lot that you can take. Okay, so let me just go back to the live. All right, there we go. When the price moved down here, we're gonna look for a buy signal here. Okay, we're gonna look for a white candle as soon as the price, whatever happens to the price here. See, the price is slowing down, so this will at least go until 200 pips up. Okay, so this is the center level now. We can see the center level go down because the price is moving down, right? So the road is moving. This was not a good entry. Let's just, we could really take it here also, but that's not a, I was talking and I missed the entry. Okay, so the entry would be around here if the price comes. Okay, now we can take it. Let's just take the price here. Okay, all right, there we go. The price is gonna hit this level. All right, so this is the support level that we can expect to be hit. All right, so what we're gonna do is take profit around here. Okay, all right, so meanwhile all this happens, we will come back to this deal. Okay, so the best entry would have been this. Since I am in the middle of recording, I did not make better analysis, so my entry would have been better here. Okay, not here, since I did not see this support. So it's gonna touch this support and bounce off, so the entry would be better around here. Okay, anyways, let's go back to the training here. Okay, in normal scenarios without the session opening, right now we see the New York session is about to open. So what's going to happen is New York session is going to find the price in really low here. As soon as the session opens, we'll see the price shoot up. It's going to go really high. So that's why I have not set any stop loss or take profits. So session trading is totally different from your normal trading. Okay, so that's why it's a totally different concept. I would probably close the price here, but I know the price is going to move up a little bit because it's 2 down. Okay, all right, as soon as people find the price at discount, they're just gonna jump on it because it has to be either on these levels. All right, okay, so whenever the price moves above these levels, right, in normal scenarios without any session interfering or anything, just like normal movements, so when you see the price move below the green level, you can take the deal buy and close it until the center. Center is the safest. Okay, but you can, if you see the white candle like this and then it's going up and it's not hit the center, so you wait for it to go above, and as soon as you see the black candle, right, you can close the deal here. So how much profit would you get? Around 200 points. Okay, within what, not even 3 minutes. So that's it. Like, you have to master it because there's a lot of money involved in it and you can make a lot of money. It's okay, you might not be successful at one time, so that's why I would suggest that you try and demo at least a week. Okay, try to take as many deals as possible. So if you want to master it, take 100 deals and figure out how you work. So the point is, I can take any strategy and I can work with it, and I have a different psychological mindset than you do. Okay, I have different experience and a lot of things that I'll try to calculate in deciding, okay, what am I going to do if I'm facing a lot of losses, or how to take the better deal. All these kind of things come through my experience. What I would suggest for you to do is, that's our goal also, to try to transfer all this knowledge to you, right? So your job is to go to demo, but if you're an experienced trader, I mean, you don't really have to do that, but you'll just use this. An experienced trader would not just use this indicator by itself. Okay, they would actually use this indicator with their own strategy. So what I would suggest is, if you're a new trader, go to demo account and test as much as possible. Okay, at least take 100 trades, because this is 1 minute. You can take these trades, you can spend 2-3 days or 4 days, right? And then you can at least take 100 trades. This is gold. You can go to silver. Okay, you can go to your other stocks or wherever, try to figure out. But I would again try to tell you that focus on one currency. Okay, because every currency has their own movement associated to it. Like gold and USD has its own movement. Euro USD, people say that it's the same. No, it's not the same. Okay, when Euro is affected, USD is affected. Okay, the whole pair is affected. So it's not just the USD that's being affected. So when gold is affected, obviously Euro is affected not as much as USD. So there is a lot of factors, news in Europe or wherever, like there is news in US which affects USD. So we don't really care about different currencies. What we have to do is master one currency. When you have muscle memory, it's just like, how am I to explain this? Okay, it's like you play football or soccer. Okay, and in soccer you master one move, all right? you spend a lot of time mastering it. So there comes a point where you do not have to think about how to do it. It automatically just comes to you. Okay, that's muscle memory. You have to build muscle memory. So the next time you do something, if you want to improve it, it's very easy for you. You go to a different field, you can, maybe it'll take you 30 seconds or maybe 10 minutes, you'll get used to the field. Okay, but if you have not mastered your strategy or your move first, doesn't matter where you go, you're just gonna mess it up even more. So you have to stay at one point with controlled situations or controlled variables and master your strategy, and then move on. Okay, now this goes up, we take the deal. Now let's go to support and resistance. All right, so if you do not know support and resistance is, what happens is now the price went up and here and it started going up, and here there was a resistance, it could not go up more. Obviously this was within outside the road at that point, and as soon as it went above the road, we can see that it started moving down, so we could take the deal here and just look at that. Why it was starting going down is a whole different concept. That's what I'm planning to release a video on. I'll explain a lot of things, market psychology, and how you can expect the price to go where and whatever. So what I would still again is start step by step, start mastering taking these deals, and then as we give you more knowledge, you can apply that knowledge and become better and better and better. You do not have to once you master this skill, I mean, there is the freedom that you're gonna see in your life, or the just because you have a skill that you can make money anywhere in the world. Okay, doesn't matter you make millions or you just make enough that you can just go by the month, right? Or as much as the job that you're working on, or part-time that you're making money, because you have this confidence. The confidence that you get with this, it's going to change you. When I got this skill, it changed my whole body language. I wouldn't care about whatever happens at work. They don't pay me more. They're not increasing my salary for last 4 years. They're not appreciating my efforts, something that I've done nobody has ever done in 10 years, but is not being appreciated, right? They're being threatened by me. So if we see all that, okay, there we go. As I expected the price to go up, there we are. We can close our deals. All right, let's close our deals. Oh, it already closed, so that's it. We got a lot of profit in this. All right, that's good. We made good profit. Okay, so exactly, that's what I said. The price was here. It was obviously gonna move up. I took the deal a little earlier, but that's fine. I could have taken it around this resistance, as I said. It should have been around here, but it's still okay if I take it here because my stop loss would be here. So just imagine, I closed it too early because I knew that the price would go here. It would at least touch this red level. There's a very high possibility, or maybe the possibility is here. It would touch here. How much profit that was? 500 pips. I don't know where I closed the deal, but that's okay. How much? We made around 500 just now. Okay, we could have made more than that, probably 1200 or maybe 2000. I'm pretty sure we could have made 2000 here, but whatever. So this itself is good value to you. See you guys. I missed out on a little bit of profit, but that's okay. Okay, so that's how, I mean, you would probably not get an indicator here, okay, an arrow. So that's why we can trade without it also. So here, if we could have taken this, look at that, 500. Can you just imagine this? I mean, there's a lot of profit, and you just have to get used to it. Use it as much as you can. We're not those people that sell you an indicator and then they're gone. It's in our best interest that all of you get to use the indicator. Okay, see, it touched the red line. We could have closed here. Okay, so that was I took the deal here, and there was a buy limit. It did not touch it. I don't know what happened to that. Did it take the deal? What happened? I have no idea what happened here. Okay. Because I was talking, I didn't know. So probably it would take the deal here till here. We could close it 400. That would be 1200 points. Okay. And if we had taken 2 deals, that would be around 2500 points just now. We could take a deal again here. As I told you, it's gonna go to the center at least. Okay. So it went here. You could take the deal, wait for the white candle to appear. So if we took the deal here, white candle would appear and would wait. Either we waited for it to hit this, but I'll wait for the white candle to close it. That's the safest. Okay, huge movement, small correction, that's it. 500 plus 200, 700 times 3. If I took the lot 3, okay, that's yeah, around 2,500, something like that. Yeah, exactly. I would close here. Okay. I started moving down, but it's kind of safe to just close it here, right? Don't worry about it, forget about it. But since the market just opened, it found it here, it's probably gonna go here also. This was a very nice opening and closing of market. Okay. Well, this is how we trade. At support resistance is how we trade. Is this video has become really large, it's long. I did not expect that. Okay, so what happens is once you see this form, there was a resistance, the price moved up, you can see the road is curving, we know that the price is moving up, up. There we go, it started. Now we can expect huge movement. This is a huge movement going up. There we go. If we took a deal here, it's okay, we hit the stop loss, that's fine. But as soon as we got to the support resistance and we see here, we could take the deal here and put the stop loss around here. Okay, what happens? The deal could not cross the resistance. We take around 500 points. Okay, as soon as price starts moving up again, we take another one, and we know it's going to bounce off again because the road is going more down than it's going up. Okay, how we expect the resistance to be crossed? This has to be inside the road. Okay, it is not. It's obviously 95% of the time it's going to bounce back. There we go, it bounces back. We take a lot of profit, and then we take a deal again. Here we close it, we take a deal again. See, as expected. So this was a really awesome session. I missed out a lot of profit in this while making this video. Yeah, that's sad. Okay, so probably one of our team members got it, so it's okay. My God, just look at that, it's not even stopping. So what is gonna expected is to probably we'll wait for the white candle. So we closed it there. I mean, we close it. I mean, we have not taken the deal, but I would take the deal if I was doing live trading right now. Yeah, it's kind of fishy here. But the thing is, normally if there was no session, I would just close my deal around here. Okay? But since this is a session, so I can expect huge price movements. Okay? So the price could really go up and down. Now here, since this is a session, within 1.5 hours, you can see huge movements. You don't have to just compromise. So we can expect the price to at least go hit this level. I can expect it. Because there are a huge number of sell orders. See, people are waiting for this level. As soon as this level is hit, boom, it just goes insanity. Like here, they were waiting for the support. This level, see, price bounced off, but there was a strong pressure. As soon as the support got hit, and it was extremely below this level, went up. Since the price is going down, it touched this. You can see the price, this was the higher high, right? And this is the lower high. This was the last touch here. There were how many candles were inside? Too many. Here only one just touched and just bounced back. So this has become really strong. So we can expect the next one not to touch, okay, at all. So here we take the deal. It's now starting to move fishy. We can just close the deal. Actually, you could have closed here also, but if you don't have time, you don't want to wait, just close it and just get out of the market, okay? I do not suggest that you trade like this, like this, like this. Just wait 2 movements, only 2, 1 and 2. This is session trading. Get out of it. If you get the session within half an hour, beautiful, okay? If 1.5 hour, fine. You might have to wait. If it goes below that or above that, just close your deal and just get out. That's what I would suggest for a lot of people. Okay, so I have no idea what I'm doing in this video. I just started trying to explain how to take the signals without the arrows, but I went into session trading and all this. I hope you were able to understand what I just said in this video. In future, I'm going to make a better video to explain things better, but this was just me ranting all this video. But just to summarize things, take a deal when the price is above this red level, okay? And if there is a resistance coming, huge resistance, you see this big resistance, you do not take the deal, okay? You wait for the resistance to hit. So as soon as the resistance is hit, we can expect the price to bounce back to the next level here, okay? If you have patience, enough patience, you can wait, okay? Or you can just close it here at the center, or you'll get the notification basically. You might not, because you're not following the indicator arrow, so you can close it here. And as if you are there, so you can just wait for this level to be hit and take another deal. And there we go. We knew that it was going to bounce. Why? Because these are huge candles, all right? And there is going to be huge movement back because the road is going down and the candles are moving up. It's contradictory, okay? If the road was going like this and we saw these candles, okay, the road was going up, we saw these candles, we would expect the resistance to be broken. But the road is going down and the candles are going up, obviously it's not going to break, okay? There is 1% chance that it might break the resistance. So we take the deal, we take a lot of profit, here we take it, here we take it, right? We are trading resistance, support resistances at session. If they're close to a support resistance in the session, you can expect them to be hit easily, okay? If we go back, you can see here, went up, it's still hit. So if you take the deal here, it's okay. Just put the stop loss around here, okay? There, we close it at the center. I like to just get out of the market as soon as possible, okay? Unless it's a session market. Session market is huge movement in small times. Like this Tokyo market. Tokyo market is mostly very slow, right? So within a half an hour, the price, if the price is found in the center, is going to move up or down at one level, okay? So we're not going to take the guess, okay, the price is going to go up and down. We're not going to do a coin toss, okay? We want to be sure. So how we're going to be sure? We know the price is, look at this, is moving down here. It came from the resistance and is down and it's trying to touch the resistance again. So because it's moving so much, as I said before, there's a huge downward momentum. It's very unlikely that it's going to even touch it, okay? So that's kind of what happened. As soon as the people found the price was in a really good, a discount, so they took the sell deals and there we go. We could have just closed it here, okay? That's fine, not an issue at all. Or here, okay? Get out of the market as soon as you can. Like, just see that 1.5 hour. 1.5 hour would be around here till here. No, around here. Yep, here. Get out of the market here. Okay, that's what I would suggest. I don't like to wait in the market too long, because that's too stressful. Just close your deal, move on to your do better things. Okay, so wait for the better deal. Okay, because if you stress yourself out, you're not gonna make money long term, right? Just try to make money, more money than your stop loss. If your stop loss is here, how much is your stop loss? Is around 100 points. Okay, that's fair, right? Even if you start from here, 150, how much profit are you gonna get? 300. We are happy. We got twice as much as the stop loss. Who cares, right? So you could wait until this. If you really like to do that, 1.5 hour you could wait. Okay, close half of your deal here, half of the deal here. We're gonna do a lot of live seminars, okay, so you can see and trade with us to understand what you're doing wrong and what you have to do. There we go. This was a good close. When you see this kind of weird stuff happening, right? Just close your deal. This is a good close also, okay? But I expected the resistance to be broken this time because there is a valid reason. There is a 15%, there was a 15 to 20% chance that it was going to be broken because the road is moving down and the price is moving really strongly down, okay? But since the green line is not inside this support, there is 80% chance that it's not going to be broken. But since this was a session, I had my doubt that, but if I don't close it here, when I see weird stuff happening here, I close it, okay? And we do not take any other deal, right? So this is risky here, okay? Don't take any deal here. We don't know what's going to happen now. I know that the price is going to move down here, okay? It's going to happen, all right? But to what extent? Where can we take the entry? Where can we take the exits? It's very difficult. Right now, it's gonna really, road is going to go inside this support, and it's gonna just mess up a lot of things for you. Okay, so maybe you take the deal here, and your stop loss is gonna be hit. You take a deal, another deal, buy deal, the stop loss is gonna be hit, and it's very unlikely that it's gonna touch this red level again. Okay, there is a possibility. Obviously, there is possibility everywhere, but to me, there is less possibility than it hitting back here. Okay, I expect it to be hit the green support again. It's gonna bounce off the center. Anyhow, these are just speculations, and you just have to be right. Let's say, even you have to be right 50% of the time. Okay, you're not gonna lose money because we're making a lot more profit than our losses. Even if you're 50% in right, you make a lot of profit. But our goal is to be at least 80% right. Okay, so see, it bounced off the center. Just as I'm speaking, it's happening. So as I look at the market, with my experience, I can understand, okay, this is going to happen if I'm to close my deal, if I can take the deal. But for you beginners, I do not suggest to do that, okay? But if you're doing your own strategy, just follow, look at the road, and just use it in your own strategy. And I guarantee that you're going to make a lot of money if you do it right. All right, guys, I just finished making the video, and as I said that we get out of the market as soon as possible, right? So as you can see what happened to the market, it just went down so much, and that's exactly what I projected, that the market is going to go down now, because we can see the road is moving down and it hit the resistance a couple of times, and the resistance is each time it's hitting the resistance, it's having less impact on the resistance. So we can see price was pushed up, and we could have just made a lot of money around here, right? Around 5,000. It was really possible. So but it depends on the account how much money you make, but as per this account, we could have easily made above 3 to we could have made around 5. So that's 50% increase within half an hour. Okay, this is one of the accounts of our clients, but that was a 50% increase within half an hour or less. Okay, it was really possible because we had tight stop losses. We knew where we could have stop loss. Our stop loss was 5 times less than our profit. Okay, about 5 times, or at least 3 times less than the our take profit. Okay, so here we can see the market is moving down. As we would have gotten out of the market here, we do not deal in a very weird market unless there is another strategy that we will release soon that is based on MACD. Okay, including our road and a lot of things. And with that strategy, you could have taken this deal. Okay, you would have easily made If this was a deal on this account, that was $6,000, $5,000 just about here. Okay, that's a lot of money just here. So you can see that it's not like we're just making stuff up. We know what the market is. Okay, it's a more than a decade of experience, and if we combine all of the experience, it just crosses 100 years. Okay, so we are a team of very experienced traders who actually know what we're doing, how we can see the market, and it's been years and years to understand what the market and how market behaves. And the Relicus Road is designed according to that, to make our lives easier also to understand. Now imagine if we remove this indicator here, okay, just for our sake, okay. Can you just guess what's happening in the market? Like, obviously, if we do analysis, we can find out, but it's just it's impossible kind of it feels impossible now because we're too used to the indicator, right? So that's what I would suggest is uh, understand it as much as you can and integrate it into your own strategy, or just make a strategy out of this. As we tell you, just use our strategies and you will succeed in forex. Okay, and our goal is to have the 2000 traders to have a really nice group, and have successful people who we interact with, and take a lot of prayers from all of you guys and blessings. And thank you for watching. Have a nice day.